Alright, time for some more Dragon Age Origins. Go picked up a couple new party members here. Don't need to talk to anybody in the camp right now. Yes. Off to Lothering. Random encounter.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh, snap. Hey, it's my doggy. Why would I venture forth? Oh, I've got a level to do. Can't do it right now. Should have done that before I left the camp, I guess.
More dark.
Good doggy.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Good boy.
Yes.
It's going. All right. I'm off.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Why are you running forward? Cast the bloody fireball. Why are you running? Stop doing that. Just cast the damn fireball. Now everybody's in it.
Easy.
We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Oh, let's have a meaningful conversation while he's in flames.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. I'm not going down without a fight.
I'm off. Yes.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Hey Google, studio light on.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. I agree. Have you looked at them? There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready. So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about.
All right.
And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around. We Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened. The band has marched north with Tairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It's sad.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, You there! You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin. We have nothing to offer but our gratitude. You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man. Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes? Right, fair enough. But only you. This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Oh, the dragons are aging quite nicely. They're an excellent vintage. How's it going, Oust? Oh, that's got lots of bonuses. I think I'll stick with what I got there, though. Oh, hopefully she gets better soon. Did the rest of the family get vaccinations too?
Ah, the chantry book. Board. Yes. Let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Oh, is it something through your work that they want you vaccinated?
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything? We thought it would be safer in Lothering. The Terran would bring his soldiers here, but bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand. You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I personally don't plan on getting it, whether I can or not.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had
Are you still in love
company.
with Bill Gates, or did that side effect taper off?
It says the mages in the tower out on Lake Calenhod are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
Well, that's good. They must not have figured out how to get the microchips to fight against the immune system.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was
Right, it'll build up in your
educated
system.
by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
You got a bed for the night? You taken care of? Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travelers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Three lesser health poultices.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know. Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. The carnage we left in the wilds was horrible.
People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
All right.
Oh no, bandits. What shall I do? I know, fireball. No, Alistair, why did you walk in front of it?
All right.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! Darkness swallowed the marshes whole! This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. The revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Is he still alive? The revered Mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough. Make her watch over you.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives. My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Oh, you simply could have walked a few feet to this exit of the town and dealt with the bandits yourself.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
I know, right? It's almost like knights just stand around waiting for somebody else to take care of all the problems in the world.
Yes? Who might you be?
Brigadier
I
bitch.
see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Turn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. and set a bounty on any who survived. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Cairn claims, but either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though, just in case. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over it.
Yeah, like you were trying to come
that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it.
Templars.
Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Small reward?
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
20 silver. Cheapskate.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance.
Praying for help
Let
from a
those who
prophet
cry
they
out from the
burned,
shadows
and a
come.
god who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you, then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. That seems highly unlikely. Do you have any sort of papers to corroborate your story? A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Hello, cat.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
Oh, come on.
Now we threaten priests. How fun.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
What's the point of 2 points
Your
in
Reverence,
coercion
please.
if I
We
can't
are on
convince her
an
to give me a
important
key?
Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Thank you.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word.
It's okay if Alistair disappears. He won't be in the party much longer.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
What?
wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. And once I am free, you expect me to go with you? So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Okay, now to go get a room.
So, Terran...
I think she's here.
Well,
Been a
look
while.
what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
And there she
Gentlemen,
is.
surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right, let's make this quick.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good.
No surrender,
They've learned a
only
lesson and
death.
We can all stop fighting now.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
What do you want to tell him?
I don't want to piss her off. I want her to join my party.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. that, and the Maker wants me to go with you. Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down. Indeed.
Yes.
If you want something, speak to Denal. I don't deal with customers.
Gonna make them all trouble? About all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess when I set up a fireball in your
They were
tavern.
trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King King. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you? Luck speed your way.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Three flasks of venom. Somebody knows poison.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Yeah, Cyberpunk's probably gonna spend a long time trying to become respectable.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I can't remember if there's anything I do with gemstones later. I don't really want to sell them. Gotta get some toxin extract.
What's to be done? What can we do? Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
Let's see if that guy has some.
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess.
Oh, friend. Care to take advantage of your discount? This way. And beware the urchins. They have...
Yeah, that was easy. I think there are some more chests around here. That I have somebody that's not completely useless and can open chests.
What now?
That's pretty good. I mean, the graphics are alright, I guess, still, by today's standards. There's lots of indie games that come out that don't look this good. And I still like the gameplay. I do more tactical combat, pausing it frequently for lining up my spells and stuff. But I'm still having fun. This is the only one that I've really played. I did a little bit of Inquisition multiplayer, but by the time my brother and I tried playing that, the multiplayer scene was pretty dead, and it seemed heavily tuned towards having a full party, not just 2 people. So couldn't fill it out with AI, unless they've changed that. And Dragon Age 2, my brother had nothing really good to say about it, so I was discouraged from playing it, but I plan to finally get around to it after I'm done with this playthrough.
I'll do it.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
Yeah, I don't know where Aura's sitting with her ability to play games. It's also a matter of finding a game that all 4 of us have. Like, you and I are a little more able to get games on a whim. What are these people doing all lined up here?
Done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't
Oh,
know
they're
if
waiting
you
to
killed
die.
King Halen, and make her forgive me. I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Let's have you guys hold position for a second here. Okay, everybody moved out of range of that. That's lovely. Okay, you can start moving around. Oh look, they've ambushed me. Brave Sir Robin, bravely ran away. Oh, I probably should have been paying attention to Sten there. Yeah, fatherhood probably does that, huh? Let's get over here. Well, let's say there's a little bit of an issue with the blood. Oh, that looks even better. Okay, so not all aspects of the graphics have aged as well. Man, none of them even have anything for me to loot. Friggin' peasants. There's another fight right here. Yeah, there's some bandits. Boomery wall. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now I'll hold back. Come on. How are those guys still shooting me? They're so far away.
I am ready. Victorious! You can't.
Okay, I don't know his abilities.
Performed as I expected.
Direct me.
Okay, surely these guys had something I could steal on them. Or not. Man, even the bandits don't have money.
I'm off.
Where are the rest of you? Come on, get up there.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Dwarves.
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads. Unsold goods, I'll point out, though you've a fair point. Here's 200 silver. It's all I have. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandor. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
No windmill adventures for Brigadier.
Might be a nice pelt in it for us. Going.
No, Liliana, slow down. Poor Gogo. He was just being a good boy. It's your own fault, Liliana. You shouldn't run into that fireball. Oh, I guess he has all of Sten's equipment. Is there still something alive over there? Yeah. One archer just shooting at the hillside, I guess. There we go. Loser. What? Don't turn stuff off. Spell was spawn. Spiders. No! No! Okay, let's reload that. You can eat all of the webs. And now you can go in and fireball them. Can't these spiders attack somebody else?
Going. I'm off.
That was a long run for them to not decide to turn around and attack somebody else. Friggin' spiders. Yay, invisible walls. Okay.
What now?
Going.
Okay, the quest marker is to leave the zone, okay. Go turn in the bandit kills, and I think I'm done with Lothering. Oh, and the poison. Toxin extract.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
All right.
Bears. Get my ass kicked by bears. Batman scene transition. Oh! No, that's my ringtone when my brother texts me.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Enough gold. That wasn't even 1 gold, you cheap bastard.
I still don't have food to sell.
Got it.
What is it?
Did you see the new recruiters out?
Okay. Let's maybe lead with Sten. Okay, yeah, wolves. Bunch of wolves. Whole bunch of wolves. Use it, come on, Sten, use it! Ah, you slow bastard. Why does Sten seem to take damage so much faster than everybody else? He's got some pretty good equipment. Hey, thanks, Morgan, for killing the one that I was targeting.
All right.
No wolf pelts.
I'm off.
I have found a keepsake. Oh, there's the bears. I found them.
Going.
No, I want nothing to do with bear rage. Oh, those are some psychedelic bears. Okay. Okay, let's go turn those quests in. And who would expect 3 bears to be the easiest combat encounter?
I am led to understand that the Qunari have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast...
Yeah,
and
just
the
give me
stars stood... All was...
Items received. What did I get? Maybe I should get Senna's shield. I don't plan to use him for long. I want to go get the golem and have that as my tank.
I still don't have food to sell.
One and a half, 2 1/4. I think the other merchant has a better shield.
To be done. What can we do? Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits are...
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Sten, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You're a big softy.
We will never speak of this again.
Softy.
He has magic clothes.
Hello, friend. Care to take advantage of your discount? This way. And beware the urchin.
Yes, yes, grab your little hands. Maybe that'll help him live a little bit longer. And now I think Chanter's board doesn't have anything. No, okay. Time to move on from Lothering, and that will probably be the end of the stream here. I should probably, just in case. And so long, Lothering may be consumed by the blight. Is that Aeroborn? See, there's dragons. Oh, look at that fire effect. The graphics sure are glitchy tonight. Wasn't having
Bad dreams, huh?
Wow. Issues quite like this.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Alright, and that's for enchanting.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember
So
the kind
beautiful,
offer
Oz.
that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing
Wrap
to
things
offer
up
you a
around the
fine
camp here,
discount for the
and
inconvenience of our presence.
next time
How
I
does
play,
that
I think
sound?
I'll go get
Cool?
my golem.
Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
That is a good staff that I can barely afford. And there's the rest of the Blood Dragon plate. This guy has lots of good stuff. Increased monetary gain, yes please. That for Eliana, or Liliana. And Morrigan can get some more ice damage. Look at all the gifts. Alright, I think that was one of the DLCs, was a bunch of free gifts so you could get your opinion up. And the manuals are to unlock new classes. Okay. Have that. I guess I can buy the fire ring. I do have 2 ring slots. More money. You can have that built now, and that. Oh. Well, then I guess you can keep that so you get the stat bonus and you can have more mana.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was he now? A savant. I had
I
no
want
idea
to
such a
say
thing existed.
2009. Let's see here. Yeah, November 2009.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. Yeah, that's normal.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. And perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me? 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Okay. So that's the elves. That's the capital. That's the quest for that guy I was just talking to. I don't know what that one was related to. I want to say this is the one I want to go to for the golem. So that's what we'll be doing next time. That's it for tonight.